In today's episode of Run the USA, we're taking a look at races in the state of South Carolina. Hello, fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather, and I am glad you are here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And let me tell you a little bit about Run the USA. This is a series where we take a look state by state at the most highly recommended races in each state suggested by runners like you. We go everything from 5K up to trail and ultra marathons so that you can get an idea of different races that you could be looking at in different states. This is especially useful for someone like me who is looking to run a race in all 50 states. This could give you a place to just get started. As usual, I'm going to have a link to all of these races down in the description if you would like to get more information. And if you missed all the previous episodes of this series, I'll have a link up here and down in the description to the full playlist. But today we're going to move ahead with the state of South Carolina. We'll start with the Charlie Post 5K and 15K held in Charleston in January. The Charleston Running Club proudly presents the annual Charlie Post Classic 15K and 5K held on beautiful Sullivan's Island. The race started in 1980 in downtown Charleston and moved to Sullivan's Island in 1988 to honor the memory of Dr. Charlie Post, a well-known Charleston runner, triathlete, and family physician who volunteered his time and medical talents to the running community. Dr. Post was a very active member of the Charleston Running Club and served as the head of the College of Charleston Student Health Services and was also the school's team physician for varsity sports. Next, we have the Cooper River Bridge Run 10K held in Charleston in April. The Cooper River Bridge Run is considered the best organized and best conducted 10K race in the world. It includes world-class competition in a unique setting with unparalleled participant satisfaction. A point-to-point 10K ranking as the third largest 10K in the country, the Cooper River Bridge Run takes runners from Mount Pleasant to downtown Charleston via the 2.5-mile-long Arthur Ravenel Jr. Bridge, the longest cable-stayed bridge in North America. Enjoy iconic views of the Charleston Low Country as more than 20 live bands pack the course, playing everything from jazz to funk to rock to rockabilly. The Isle of Palms Connector Run takes place in Charleston in October. Join the fight against child abuse in the Low Country. The Isle of Palms Connector Run is a challenging road race across the IOP Connector. Starting at 8 a.m. on the Isle of Palms, crossing into Mount Pleasant and returning to IOP, 10K and 5K runners, walkers, and teams of all experience levels and ages will be rewarded with beautiful vistas of the Atlantic Ocean, Intracoastal Waterway, local creeks, marsh views, and waterfowl. A post-race festival for the whole family features live music, free beer, kids area, cash prizes, award ceremony, and vendor exhibits. Moving up to the half marathon, we'll start with the Palmetto Peach Half Marathon held in North Augusta in November. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to run through 2 states? Here's your chance to find out with the Palmetto Peach Half Marathon 10K and 5K. Cross the start line in South Carolina, the Palmetto State, at the state-of-the-art SRP Park in North Augusta. Listen to the spectators cheering fade into chirping birds and rustling leaves as you find your stride on the peaceful and picturesque North Augusta Greenway. Skip through the Mayberry-esque downtown North Augusta before crossing the Savannah River into Georgia, the Peach State. You'll be feeling really good as you pace through Augusta, the hometown of the Godfather of Soul. Scamper back into South Carolina to experience some Southern charm and Charleston-inspired architecture. Slide into home base at SRP Park before snagging your medal. And don't forget to celebrate your home run finish with a fun lineup of post-race activities. Next is the Myrtle Beach Mini Marathon held in Myrtle Beach in October. This amazing half marathon is a South Carolina dream. It's a truly flat and fast course. They offer 2 race experiences along with a virtual option. The Myrtle Beach Mini Marathon boasts over 5.5 miles of oceanfront running. Both races finish with an ocean view on the Myrtle Beach Boardwalk. Afterwards, stay around for the post-race celebration sponsored by Grand Strand Brewing Company. And now we have the Charleston Half Marathon held in Charleston in January. Race through historic Charleston, celebrate the post-race party, and explore everything the #1 city in the U.S. has to offer. This is a quintessential course featuring historic city views and low country landmarks. Stay for the post-race party with music, beer, and food, and your rewards include a long-sleeve participant shirt, a finisher medal, and finisher glassware gift. If you're ready to move up to the full marathon, we'll start with the Hilton Head Marathon held in Hilton Head in February. Good vibes and ocean tides await you at the Palmetto Running Company Hilton Head Island Marathon, Half Marathon, and 5K. Join this island running adventure that will take you past beautiful lagoons, scenic Crosstown Park, and over the Cross Island Parkway. Runners of all levels can break through those midwinter blues and hit their stride on the marathon, half marathon, or 5K course before getting into a tropical state of mind at the post-race party. You'll be happy as a clam after you receive a complimentary beer and delicious food when you cross the finish line. Come see for yourself why Hilton Head was voted one of the best islands in America. Next, we have the Kiowa Island Marathon held on Kiowa Island in December. On your mark, get set, go to Kiowa Island, where 26.2 miles has never looked so beautiful. Enjoy the ultimate marathon experience and stay at Kiowa Island Golf Resort. Your body, mind, and soles of your feet will thank you. The course starts and finishes in the beautiful West Beach Village. Along the way, you'll enjoy spectacular views of maritime forests, marshes, and grand homes as you run throughout the island community. The only thing more wonderful than the scenery is the moment when you cross the finish line after completing your run. Your registration includes a long-sleeve race shirt, finisher's medal, course support, food, beer, and entertainment at the finish line party, and a complimentary shuttle for off-island runners. For those looking to take on a trail or ultra challenge, we'll start with the Carolina Reaper Challenge held in Anderson in July. Come run the hottest race this side of Death Valley and 6 feet from the Reaper himself. Welcome to the annual Carolina Reaper Challenge event. This is a new and exciting twist to 4 different distances, including the 50K, full marathon, half marathon, and 5 mile. This will be great for first-time finishers of these distances, as well as giving a new challenge to the speed demons out there. If you can do this in the cold, why not test your grit in the heat? Choose your distance from 5K to 50K and prepare to sweat as you navigate through the picturesque routes of South Carolina's hottest season. The Carolina Reaper running race isn't just a test of physical endurance, it's a celebration of resilience and determination. Each mile conquered brings you closer to the finish line, where victory awaits alongside fellow athletes and cheering spectators. And finally, we have the Mountaineer Rumble 50K, 100K, and 100 miler held in Blacksburg in November. Welcome to the Mountaineer Rumble 50K, 100K, and 100 miler at Kings Mountain State Park. During the event, you'll run a 50K loop that will highlight the CCC Multi-Use Trail, the National Recreational Trail, the Poplar Point Trail, and portions of Piedmont and Apple Roads. Runners will have beautiful views of creeks, rolling hills, civilian conservation camp remnants, hardwoods, and pines. Each loop is 2,500 feet of elevation gain. 50K runners complete 1 loop, 100K completes 2 loops, and 100 milers complete 3 loops plus a 6.7 mile smaller loop. Each loop has 5 fully stocked aid stations. Runners all receive a finisher's award. 50 and 100K receive similar awards noting their distance, and 100-mile finishers receive a custom designed buckle for their accomplishment. And there you go, the most highly recommended races in the state of South Carolina as suggested by runners just like you. Did any of these pique your interest? Have you run any of these races before? Why don't you let me know down in the comments below. You can also let me know if you have any suggestions for our next state in this series, which is going to be South Dakota. If you run any races in South Dakota, please let me know about them down in the comments below so that I can check them out. While you are down there, make sure that you have clicked that subscribe button to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing and it keeps you up to date on this series and all the other content that I have coming out on this channel. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for being here today. I'm so glad you could be here. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, and be kind. I will see you later.